Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another video. And today's video, I'm reacting to your Left 4 Dead 2 hot takes. This is a video series where I give you guys a platform to list your thoughts and opinions about the Left 4 Dead 2 universe. And if you would like to participate in this series with me in the next episode, you can always leave a hot take here in the comments down below, or also alternatively, you can leave it within my Discord server, which is going to be linked down below in this video's description. Also, by the way, before we do officially get started with the hot takes, apart from my normal outro that you guys are used to hearing from me, towards the end of the video, I'd like to share some information about my 10,000 subscriber special, so please do make sure you stick around for the entirety of the video to look forward to that. Alrighty guys, with that being said, let's read some hot takes. Left 4 Dead's levels are good, but campaigns need more crescendos or player objective moments, more of random level variations, like what we see in NSenr and the Parish 2. I wish the level designers experimented a little more with cool ideas. The gas can thing was a great idea for NSenr, but then gets overused. They should have tried more unique events like that. Yes, I do agree with you. This would be a great idea for Left 4 Dead. And it's crazy how that this is really only affected on like 1 or 2 panic events to my recollection. The NSenr one is probably the one that most people know, where on Chapter 3 you can either go through the alarmed door or you can go through the toy store and break the alarmed glass. But that's really the only variety in panic events we have in Left 4 Dead. Usually every single map has at least one panic event and no more, and that can get very repetitive at times if you play the game too often. It can get very stale. And the thing is with panic events is that sometimes they're either hit or miss, and it'd be nice if some of the crappier panic events, the ones that nobody particularly cares for, it'd be nice if those could be swapped out sometimes for a decent, or hopefully a great panic event. This is definitely going to be a thing that would only be in Left 4 Dead 3. The Left 4 Dead 2 is too old at this point that I doubt that Valve, even with the help of modders, is going to port in new panic events into the older maps. So if Left 4 Dead 3 ever does come out, keyword ever, it'd be nice to see this implemented into the game so that way it has even more variety. Just please don't do the Back 4 Blood approach where you shove multiple panic events 5 steps apart from each other and then players end up dying shortly thereafter. Startling a sitting witch should be an insta-kill like Expert on normal/advanced. Adds a risk to attempting to crown and more incentive to carry a defib. After all these years, the witch is no longer a threat to the Left 4 Dead players. We've gotten used to her, because she has stayed stagnant in her gameplay mechanics, and we've gotten used to them and gotten better over the years. Let me know if this sounds familiar to you. Oh no, there's a witch, I should avoid her. Avoids her because it's completely easy. Oh no, there's a witch, I can't do anything to go around her, so I have to shoot her. Proceeds to end up killing her immediately with a shotgun. Oh no, there's a witch and I can't go around her, and she also downed me, whatever shall I do? Oh wait, the bot just killed her 3 seconds later and picked me back up like nothing happened, teehee. All of us, you and I, and everybody else watching this video, have been in one of these 3 situations over the last 15 years. Unless there's Expert mode, where the witch can one-shot down you, I think that the other game modes really make the witch just seem honestly weak, because easy, normal, hell, even advanced, the witch is really not a threat to a somewhat decent player at this point. It'd be nice after all these years if the witch got a minor tweak. It'd be really cool to see a reason to fear her again. Make it where it's easier for her to kill you. Make it where it's harder for you to kill her. Just something different. The witch should not be able to be killed instantly with a shotgun. It just makes her not as scary. I think the witch should have a bit more health so she's an actual threat like the tank. The crowning of the witch is a complicated matter because I don't think we should necessarily take away that gameplay mechanic, because it is a very rewarding gameplay mechanic, especially on the higher difficulties where there is more risk involved. If you crown the witch on Expert, you kind of earned that, because the trade-off is that she would just bitch slap you right then and there and completely kill you. On easy mode, though, that's a different story. You basically just go up to the witch and just go, hey, who's your daddy? And then you just basically just pulverize her. So referring to the second and the third hot take here, what do we exactly do about the witch to make it where she's more scary again and more of a threat without necessarily neutering fan-favorite gameplay mechanics that already exist? Now, there's 2 ways that we can look at this. Either number 1, we can make the witch stronger, or number 2, we can make us weaker. And every single time in gaming history, whenever I have seen the developers make the player weaker, people get pissed. Always. So I feel like it's only better for not only the sake of the community, but also for probably the long-term health of this special infected, so that way people don't resent the witch and hate her, kind of like how that a lot of people hate the gameplay mechanics of the jockey. I think it's better if we just buff the witch. Now, I do believe that the best possible buff that the witch could get is just to buff her irritability. I mean, honestly, that was the whole entire gimmick of the witch, right? It's a special infected that you want to avoid. Hey, don't mess with the witch, don't mess with the witch. That was something that they tried to engrave into our minds from the very beginning. This way, the witch is not strong to the point where that she becomes annoying, and she's not going to be one-shotting you in, like, let's say the easier game modes, but it also doesn't make the players weak. There was one time me and my friend Tyler ended up playing a Rayman mod mutation, where the witches would get immediately pissed and attack you just by laying eyes on you. And that was something that made the witch quite fun to go up against. And we did even on hard rain, so when you play chapter 2 in the sugar mill, Jesus Christ, man, you get 4 or 5 witches chasing you simultaneously. It's an adrenaline rush. So I feel like if we're gonna change the witch, that's probably what we should do. Most of Left 4 Dead memes, especially old videos that are made from Gmod, are not funny and cringe. I hate it every time I see my beloved survivors having some stretched face pose and ragdolling all over the place. That's a pure brain rot right there. If people say Skibbity Toilet is brain rot, then I can do the same thing for those Left 4 Dead Garry's Mod videos. SFM is even worse when they got killed in the most brutal way possible for the sake of entertainment. They really went too far. I don't mind when it comes to TF2 mercs because there's some cartoony characters, but it's different for Left 4 Dead survivors. It's just like watching the Final Destination movie at this point. Depending on what type of SFM video it is, you do kind of have a point about how that is kind of like brain rot, because I promise you there has been some that have been quite fucking stupid. But not all of them are bad though. There is some series like White Lie, which are pretty solid, and they're like their own mini-series where the characters get into situations that they've never been in before, and this is only possible due to things such as SFM, Blender, and Garry's Mod. I think mostly where your opinion stems from is just the type of videos that you see. Like, for example, the part where you talk about how the survivors got brutally killed. I don't necessarily know for a certainty which video you watch, but I think I know which one you did. And I understand if you don't want to see the survivors getting killed in brutal ways, but just don't watch the video. I know that sounds very simplistic of an answer to say, but it's very true. Don't watch something that irritates you. It's easier said than done when your algorithm may or may not be recommending you stuff just basically just for this purpose of rage bait, but YouTube is usually better about not doing that compared to, like, let's say something like Instagram or Twitter. So I would just encourage you to watch it only if it makes you happy. Like how you said that you don't mind if it's the TF2 characters. If you like it with the TF2 characters and not the Left 4 Dead characters, lean into that. And if you just don't like the brain rot versions, then just don't watch the brain rot versions. That's probably the best answer I could possibly give you related to this. But yeah, guys, that has been it here for me reading and reacting to your guys' Left 4 Dead 2 hot takes. And I do truly hope you guys ended up enjoying it. If you did, please consider dropping a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and all that beautiful stuff. And if you guys have a hot take of your very own that you would like to be featured next time, please leave it here in the comments down below, or also alternatively, you can leave it within my Discord server, which is going to be linked down below in this video's description. Before I do my normal outro, by the way, guys, speaking of SFM, Blender, and Garry's Mod, I am, for 10,000 subscribers, going to be making my own version of a Left 4 Dead SFM Blender Garry's Mod brain rot video, because me and my friend Dan, aka Dr. Zed, have had this in the works for a couple of months now. The animation will be in comic form, but I still think you guys will enjoy it nonetheless, because if you guys do enjoy seeing weird and funny things like this, then I think that you will end up enjoying the brain rot that we have come up with. If you guys are looking forward to the 10,000 subscriber special, make sure you check out the channel on February the 21st at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's when the video will be set to premiere and go live. Alrighty guys, now it's time for the normal outro. But yeah guys, if you end up enjoying today's video, please consider dropping a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and all that beautiful stuff. If you guys have a hot take of your own, once again, just please leave it here in the comments down below. As we wrap up the video, guys, just want to mention 2 quick things. Number 1, I have a second YouTube channel now. It is called Black Ninja 797 Extras, and on this channel, I'm going to be uploading and posting additional content that you would normally not see here on my main channel, such as gameplay walkthroughs, funny moments with my friends, and Challenge Accepted, which was a series I used to do here on my main channel where I play games that you guys requested me to play. If you guys want to check out the second channel, there is a link down below in this video's description. I also wanted to say thank you and shout out to Epic Games for being my first ever sponsor. I have a supporter creator code with them, and the code is just my name, Black Ninja 797 in all caps, and if you guys want to, you can use it in the Fortnite and Epic Games item shops. Anybody that uses my code or has used it before in the past, I tremendously appreciate you. And yeah, guys, I hope you end up enjoying seeing another YouTube video from the most unique YouTubers are ever going to see. Thanks for watching, guys. I love all of you, and peace out.
Hey, meme lords, Jesus here, and you better have enjoyed that video there by the eternal god Daddy Ninja. You should probably subscribe too, or the mighty Moab will come for your balls. If you enjoyed the video, you might like it too, and give me the memes. Flash, bang, boom!